Okay, okay, okay. But I wasn't finished typing. See, you interrupted me.
Well, type. Go ahead.
Hi, Facebook family and friends. I'm T. Hatchett.
Sure. Y'all know what's up. I'm rolling up.
And we are the Hatchett Chronicles. I wasn't
Yeah.
finished typing because my husband interrupted me.
Whatever. Anyway, what up, though, y'all?
The power of God.
You doing all the typing, but we're doing. Mommy!
Hi, Mommy! My mommy!
What's up, Mom? What's snapping then?
Okay, I think I got all of the things up. Do
I guess so.
I? Okay.
So,
Oh, we got to do the plugs.
you just wrote all the plugs in the feed.
No, not all of them.
Hey, well, you know, hey, I tried, Mom, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do my plugs because I already put them all in the feed. But Untapped Music Radio.airtime.pro, that's our radio station. It's on 14 hours a day, commercial free.
Non-stop
commercial free, Monday through Sunday. Check us out sometime.
And we do a replay of the Hatchett Chronicles on
Sunday at 3. And my sister has a sister talk by Chocolate Smoothie, Valerie McAllister, on Fridays from 7:30 to 8:30, and her replay is on Saturdays from 6 to 7. I'm new artist. I'm getting ready to drop his first single. It's called I Bow Down by Dominic. It will probably be out like February 8th or February 1st, somewhere around there. But look out for him. Hey, Felicia, how are you?
Sister, what's happening, sis?
So look out for Dominic, our new artist that was signed to our label, Untapped Talent Recordings. Del Royale, our other artist, has a single out called Just a Crush. My book is still for sale, The Power of God by T. Hatchett. What else? I'm not forgetting anything. I guess, we're near the end of the year, so I can't tell you about our book from my rib, but anywho. Oh, and
your rib's gonna be on the grill in a minute.
the Corona Chronicles, that's still for sale. I didn't put that up.
She said she went to school with Valerie McAllister.
Did you, Felicia? That's my sister. When did you go? You Hillside High? What school? Did you go to Hillside High, Felicia?
Can you give her a chance to type it in?
Corona.
CRONA.
Corona Chronicles.
CHRONICLS.
I know how to spell.
Oh, my bad.
By various authors, including
myself
and what?
Whatever.
Okay. And so that's still for sale, the Corona Chronicles.
Oh, she said a Valerie McAllister.
Well,
no.
Valerie wasn't a McAllister when she went to school, so that definitely wasn't her. She was a Robinson. McAllister is her married name.
Okay.
Okay, Felicia. Sometimes it's for me. Okay, so those are my shameless plugs now. My husband and his shameless plugs. Husband?
I don't have none. I don't have the plugs.
No, I went to Plainfield. Oh, you did?
Beat tape. Y'all already know that. You
know Larry Hurling? Or any Hurlings from Plainfield?
I'm going to hurl on you if I can't do my plugs, right?
You said you ain't had none. Go ahead and do your plugs. No, go ahead, baby.
No, you good.
Tell your plugs, man.
Oh, I know.
Listen, I'll get ready. I'll be nice to my mommy on. You lucky my mommy on.
No, you lucky she on.
No, you lucky my mommy on. You can't move like that because you disappear.
I'm sleepy.
Well, don't move like that. Pin the book titles. How do you do that? How do you pin the book titles, baby?
I forgot.
You never knew.
Yeah, it's a way. Mom said, I know Sam Herwin.
Yep. He's related, actually. I don't know how, but I know he is because my cousin Larry's wife talk about Sam all the time. I gotta ask her how he's related. But he's like a cousin or something of my uncle. They say Sam is something else.
So
that's for another show.
we're good.
But I heard about Sam. Sam got a reputation. Anywho, you finish your plugs yet?
I didn't even get started. You jumped right in while I was talking.
Would you come on with the plugs?
Mom.
Mommy.
Just pray, Mom. Just pray for me, please.
Okay, so the Corona Chronicles, that's by various artists, including myself. And The Power of God. That's what all the words said. The Power of God by Terri Hatchett. Okay, and The Power of God. Baby, you could be telling the plugs.
All right, well, my plugs is this. His name is Jorge Esteban.
I knew you was going to do something. Mommy, help me.
His name is Jorge Esteban. I had to look him up. We had to do some Christmas shopping. Jorge Esteban. Like I said, I got the beat tape going on. I got the I got the nut buckets next to me. I got I'm doing I think it's a couple weeks from now, I'll be doing a jingle for a famous restaurant here.
Mom said you're dead wrong.
What am I dead wrong for? Jorge Esteban? Esteban, Mom. Esteban. I should be doing a jingle for a prominent restaurant here in Atlanta. Stay tuned. I'm going to let y'all know what's up with that. But I'm doing a jingle for that. What else, man? I can't.
Hey, Erica.
Erica Joy, what's up, family?
Can I move that down because it feels so high?
What?
The camera.
Go ahead.
I hope I don't mess nothing up.
So with that being said, man, we can get on with the show because I got a lot of stuff and some of it I can't even remember. I got records that I just mixed. We got the single that's getting ready to come out. What else?
Yep, we in Atlanta. ATL.
What else am I doing? I'm getting on my own nerves right now because I can't think of nothing.
You might have a new art.
Yeah, I might have a new artist too. She should be joining the feed soon. She is incredible, man. Her vocals are incredible. Incredible. Um, Let me see. Eleanor. Hey, Eleanor.
Eleanor. Hello. Hello.
With that being said,
let's get busy.
What else?
He's doing a lot of stuff. He got an interview.
Man.
He's just blowing up. Just think he all that. Oh, I got it. I'm getting in touch with Belly. Remind him again.
Okay, so what else I got going on? Nothing. Yo, I'm about to do a pop-up, man, because I miss y'all so much, man, on Facebook Live. I really miss y'all, man. I miss getting busy.
And he's supposed to be.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Eleanor. He's supposed to be doing toe tap on the radio station, Untapped Music Radio.
Y'all rocked out with me 2 weeks in a row. Well, some of them, I guess, rocked out with me 2 weeks in a row so far. But it ain't. You know what? It's dope doing it on the radio, but it's still not the same as if I'm doing a live, because I can interact with the comments and I can see people dropping fire emojis and dropping shoes and toe tapping to the music. You know what I mean?
It on do it like we do. Do it on Facebook and YouTube, and then we'll do a replay on the radio, like we do Valerie and the Hatchett Chronicles.
I know that I could do that, but I'm just saying, She said, "What does mean?"
I don't know. That's what it means. I don't know.
I don't know. But that's how the old timers used to say it. Chris, what up?
Hey, Chris.
What happening, my brethren? I just miss Toe Tap Tuesdays, man. Like I said, the radio's dope, but it ain't nothing like doing it live, man. Where I can talk to my people, man, and rock out. So maybe tomorrow, man. Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I appreciate that, Felicia. She said she definitely shared the music. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a pop-up, man. Tomorrow, man. I think I'm gonna do a pop-up tomorrow. Danny Keynes, there she is. That's the young lady I was telling y'all about, man. She may become a artist over here at Untapped Music. You know what I mean? Untapped
talent recording. We got so many Untapped
music
that you can't keep it straight.
Somebody gonna untap you in a
minute. Don't Eleanor.
You would have got
Eleanor. It's on.
So yeah, I'm thinking about doing a pop-up tomorrow, y'all, because I miss my toe tap family, man. I miss
Where's James?
He said, Danny, do it. Hey, Danny, yo, you can fall right in, because let me tell you something about this Hatchett Chronicle crowd, yo. They off the chain. This is
they be running off the reservation.
Let's join us.
Okay, let's get into the show. Okay, so the topic tonight. Send me an invite to the pop-up, Frank. I sure need my music.
I got you.
The topic tonight is what makes a man marriage material.
Ooh.
And this this topic is from James Rodman.
And where is Crunch at?
I don't know, but he said
somebody tagged James Rodman.
He said that he was gonna be, because I spoke with him on Facebook today
earlier,
and he said it's gonna be one show, and I was like, yep. And so he should be somewhere. He's straggling along a little late.
All right.
Felicia said, "Oh, Danny's new here."
Hold on, girl.
Hold on. Listen, don't scare her off so quick, people. Be nice. Be nice.
Let me tell you, she ain't even. Danny, she down for to get down.
Okay, so let's get into the topic. I see. Okay.
She said we were certainly off the chain last week. We sure was. No, y'all what?
Y'all
There
always
she
off the chain.
Cuz, what up?
Hey, Eunice.
What up, though? See, Danny said, I'm not
Thank
going
you.
nowhere. That's what's up. So, all right,
So, Chris, you got to hold it down, you and Frank, for the guys, because I don't know where Mr. Subject Maker is.
Steve ain't here. Crunch ain't here.
I don't know where's Steve.
Bilal ain't here.
Where did you put him? We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. Is he in the basement somewhere? Did you tie him up in the trunk of the car?
Where is he? We demand to at least see him.
I'm gonna call my cousin later on when we get after this is over tonight. You see my eyes. I don't trust you.
What did he do, Eleanor? Just give him another chance.
Look, and the Eagles lost yesterday too. So
yeah,
you know
give him another chance. She said, "All right now."
What makes a man marriage material?
Chris said, "I've been marriage material all my life." Well, all right now.
Well, I have too, and been married 3 times. Well, this is number 3, but look, man.
You know what? I think make a man marriage material.
You know what? Okay, go ahead.
I think that when a man does what he say he's going to do, I think when a man is honest and is mature enough to handle, and that's not just with a man though. I think anybody who's mature enough to be responsible for somebody besides themselves. And when they do what they say, hey, Steve, that she let him out. See, we demanded it. She let him out.
Cuz, what up?
Are you okay, Steve?
Man, she was 2 weeks.
Did she hurt you? Look at the respect he had for his mom. Yes, definitely, Felicia. I agree so much. And how he treats his mom, and that is so true. How he treats his mom is very important.
I want to
don't act like you just saw him. You just let him out. Talking about, hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, to brush up real quick, the topic is what makes a man marriage material.
He said yes. I said, did she hurt you? He said yes.
He said yes. You know, it's going down. She said, I thought you were.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eleanor. I did not mean to tell on you. Look, I am so sorry.
You know, she throw me under the bus. You ain't nothing but dog meat.
We like him. We just don't want you to lock him up and not let him out. That's all.
My husband, Tone,
is listening too. He isn't on Facebook. We tuned in.
Okay, Tone, what's up, Tone?
And we're also on
YouTube.
YouTube. So if you don't have Facebook, you can go to YouTube, which you're streaming on YouTube Live also. Which we never put that in our little plugs.
We stream live on YouTube at the same time that we do here.
Yeah, and so go on YouTube, like, share.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do something. Salute, my brother. So I'm gonna do something different tonight, right? Well, a little different because I did it a couple weeks ago. But tonight, I want to pose the question to the women.
I remember that movie, Felicia. People under the stairs.
I want to pose a question to the women tonight. Just the women. What is your criteria, or what do you expect for a man to be in order for him to be marriage material? What do you expect from him? Now, don't type so fast. I need to see them. I just want to pose that question to y'all because.
Can I start off?
Oh Lord.
I want to start off, please.
Sunlight.
I don't know why I'm so light. Okay, so I know consistency makes a man marriage material. Yes, Steve, it does.
You're right, but you ain't no woman, sucker. I said,
you know what? I think that, well, like I said, The deal breaker is if he does what he say he gonna do. And if I see that a man is doing what he said he gonna do, and I'm a big on honesty. Honesty is very important to me, and how he treats his mother. Yeah, but I mean, from the get go, I guess I would go by word. See, you know what? I'm gonna tell Eleanor to put you back in that basement. You better behave.
You're starting up already.
Put him back, Eleanor. Put him back.
Respectful intellect, man of his word.
Yes, and that's what right off. It's his word. It's how I kind of like feel people out, and when I see somebody is that.
She said he definitely has to be cute.
You know what?
To boot.
You know what? He has
and
to
that
be
was Felicia.
attractive
Felicia
to me.
said that.
He has to be attractive to me. My kind of cute. And things like sense of humor and personality makes a man look good to me. Now, we already talked about on prior shows that some people, no matter what they do, that's why we already talked about that. We don't need to bring that up again. But we just gonna say some people, it don't matter what kind of personality they have, how much money they have, they just ain't gonna work. Okay? But again, it has to be his attract. Yeah, we talked about that, Eleanor. But he has to have that for me. Like my husband.
Yeah,
I'm
beautiful. I know.
Whatever.
With no shave, no haircut, no nothing.
My husband has he carries the way my husband carried himself. That's what was attractive to me because he was different from everybody else. He stood out. He wasn't in my face. He didn't. It wasn't like I walked in the room. Everybody except for him looked. I was trying to get his attention, and it seemed like I wasn't. He was ignoring me.
I wasn't.
Even though he wasn't, because I found out he was looking on the slide. But anyway.
Yeah, them cheeks was clapping every time you walked past. I what it was doing. No. We're getting some good feedback.
Little way. Eleanor, we said we wasn't going to mention names this time. Yeah. Like Flavor Fave. We said we wasn't mentioning names.
All right, we're not doing that tonight.
Must be a great money manager. Security is very. You know what?
That's dope.
That's a good answer. But you know what? I'll manage the money if you can. I don't mind doing. I want a partner. I want a partner. What he can't. What he's weak in, I'm strong in. What I'm weak in, he's strong in. I want a partner. Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't, baby.
I was saying along.
No, I know you can. Listen, no, that's not gonna happen. No, we're not going there.
Don't miss your deposit. Don't get your check cut.
And good Tefis play a huge part. Tefis, what's that?
Who?
And good Tefis play a huge part. No gated community. Felicia, what that mean? And good Tefis plays a huge part. No gated community.
He was praying hard to get. Who? No, I wasn't playing hard.
No, he wasn't because he was looking at me. I just didn't know it.
On the side eye.
Yeah, he was side eyeing me, and I didn't realize it.
Yo, Chris.
But he was looking. Yes, he was. He was looking. He admitted to it. And you must have been looking because you're the one who approached me with the God said I'm supposed to be your wife.
Whatever.
Now.
All right, so Danny said.
I agree with man of his word and honesty. Who do you do what you say, what you mean, and keep it 1,000? That's what I'm talking about. That's what turns me on. A man like my husband was like, I'll be down there such and such to get you, and that's it. And that he did exactly what he said he was going to do, and he had me. He had me at that. I was good at that.
Mom said no. Mom said.
I gotta go back.
No, right here.
Super Chris. Respect and honesty. Look how he looking at you. I know. I ain't paying him no man. Mom said no and have a relationship with God. Loyalty, commitment, intelligence, trustworthy, just for starters. Those are, yep, good attributes.
Those are good starters. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, it sure is, especially a man of God. There's nothing more sexier than a man of God.
She means teeth.
Oh, Lord. You know what?
You know what?
He definitely needs to have some teeth.
He needs some toothless, Rufus.
Oh my goodness. I never even thought of somebody who didn't have teeth.
Look, Eleanor is still off last week. She's talking about good lover. You know
well,
what?
you know what, baby?
That's I mean,
important.
that's some women's criteria. I mean,
that's important.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you gotta wait for it, you would hope.
I mean, but if you're doing it right in the sight of God, you have to wait for it anyway. Well, you should wait for it anyway, because
but it's hard to wait.
Yeah, it's hard to wait, but the reward is so much greater. The reward is so much greater at the end. Yes Lord.
It is.
Fireworks.
Okay, we're not talking about that.
Oh, wait, I started drifting. Wait
a
minute.
Good. Must have a hands-on relationship with his children. Now, that's a good question. Would you marry a man that has kids? Let's say you don't have any kids and this man got about 6. Damn. Would you still marry him?
6?
Yeah, let's say, you meet somebody who got about 6 kids.
That's Fertile Freddy right there. It depends
Frank, don't be rolling your eyes.
Who said that?
Eleanor.
You know what?
Eunice definitely must be a great lover.
That's what's up. So how about if the brother got 2 kids, not 6? That's
why
insane.
You mean you wouldn't, if they had 6 kids, that would stop you? Ladies, if you met a man that had all the qualities that y'all said, intelligent, money, great lover, all that stuff y'all said, but he had about 6 kids, would that be a deal breaker? No, 6. Steve, I'm not talking to you. I said ladies. He said, nah, 6 kids shit.
And Chris said define love.
Lover. He said define lover. If he was worthy, yes. Felicia said yes.
That's what's up.
Now, who said great lover? Whoever said great lover, Chris said define lover. Chris said yikes.
I ain't mad at him. I mean,
so baby, what if I had now you said God, yeah, but they grown. I'm talking about if they were young. If they were living with me, would you still
9 of them things?
I'm talking about if they wasn't grown and they were still underage.
9 of them things in the house.
My kids was very
No, I'm. You know what? I love kids, so I don't think it would have bothered me, unless they was like super unruly and disrespectful and stuff like that. Then.
But would you have thought twice before you called me? Because it would have been like, yeah, I like her, but she got 9 of them things.
Nah.
Okay. Chris, use your imagination. Whoa. That Eleanor boy. Eunice, Steve said Eunice wife fun. You mean work. Because Eunice said might depend on the ages. I'm trying to have some fun.
Well.
Eunice said lover on the spiritual tip. That's some beautiful love making to me.
Yes, it is.
Baby kids, Steve said no. Well, I mean, so that's the men, how they feel about it, but how do women feel about it? I think most women have kind of like a mother and nurture. And I think as long as it wasn't like 6 kids by 6 different baby mamas and baby mama child, I think women think about it.
That's like the thing for me. Like, well, for any guy, really, if you
Eleanor says Steve got hell no.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting into a relationship with a young lady, man, and she has children, you definitely don't want to be walking into a situation where it's, you know, drama from the male, from the kid's father, baby daddy drama and all that.
What about a
'Cause
female?
that's just
Female, the same thing.
right. But right. Females don't want the baby mama drama either. Nobody wants that. Nobody really, nobody wants that. But I'm just saying, like,
James is here.
James Rodman, what up? Where are you?
We on baby mama drama now.
I think you was tagging him.
Oh. So, like, we still haven't answered the question. What makes a man marriage material? I guess honesty.
Some answer. I know that I'm all of those things. I am a great man.
No, he is.
I'm a great catch.
Children is 2 kids, not 6 kids. That's a dang army.
She said her phone what?
Be right back.
Oh.
Yes, you are, baby. You are a very good man. You're a good father. You're a good lover. You're a good person. You're honest. You're hardworking. You are all those things. You know how to cover your wife. You're a God-fearing man. So yes, you are all those things.
I had to work at all of that, though. I wasn't always all of that.
Well, none of us was I had to work. If it was not for God, I wouldn't have been that woman for you. We all have to work at it.
Yeah, Eleanor said it's a package deal.
If I love him, I can love his kids.
Right.
Amen.
I mean, that's if the kids ain't cussing you out and, what I'm saying? Shaky love. Right.
He has to have a great sense of humor. Yes, yes, yes. I love a sense of humor. A man with a sense of humor. Like, I know we laugh. We have sit and laugh for hours.
We laugh too much sometimes.
Yeah. That's why Steve think we on the edibles all the time. Yes, he definitely has to have a great sense of humor and not controlling. Now, how do you know if a man is controlling? Can you tell right off if a man is going to be controlling? Danny said we have to have 2 to 3 marriages. We have to grow. It's a learning process. You know what? I might incline to agree with that because we both been married twice before, and it took the 3rd time to get it right.
Yeah, I mean, you grow, you mature as you get older. You mature as you get older. You start to understand things that you may not have understood when you were younger. You start to look at things differently. You know what I mean? So as you get older, your perspective on life changes.
Okay, Felicia said that's a huge must, Terry. I agree. For me too, because
what was the question? What was it?
That you got to have a sense of humor. Oh. And Chris said laughter is a great thing. It sure enough is. And she Felicia said, "Ooh, I can answer that." Okay, so how can you tell if a man is controlling, Felicia? Mom said right from the
first word, control.
First word, control. But a lot of women miss that, Mom.
Controlling is terrible.
Steve got, I only have 2, and they're gone.
That's a terrible situation to be in, living with someone that's controlling.
It is.
That's a whole nother show, though, y'all, because we could get.
We're gonna do that show.
Super lost in this.
That's gonna be a good show. I think I'll do that topic. Put that on the calendar.
That? And who said that? Eleanor? She ain't get no props for no show.
Who?
Eleanor.
What'd she say?
I thought she was the one that said controlling.
No, Mom said right from the very first word, control.
No, okay.
And Chris said he always asking the wrong question.
That was Felicia.
Oh, and Alice said he always asking the wrong questions: who, what, when, where, and why, all the time. That's true. That's one.
That what? As far as controlling?
Yeah. How do you know if a man's controlling?
What, man? Listen.
And Eunice said a good marriage material is good communicator, willing to work on challenges together.
Nice.
Felicia said, I dealt with a guy, though he could control me. First, I thought he was going through something. his demeanor and actions.
Yeah. You could tell by that too, yeah.
Eleanor said if he's bossy during a relationship, he's going to be controlling. Felicia said he forgot Eva was my mother. Eva was my mother. We are not punk women.
I know that's right.
Steve said there are some controlling women out there. Of course,
yes,
yeah, women can be controlling too.
Yes.
Eunice said he have to be secure with my sexy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's a good point, Eunice, because because I'm in an entertainment business, and in the entertainment business is a man's world. I have had relationships that have been ruined because they weren't comfortable with me being in front of a man, or what they say, in a man's face all the time.
DJ the Damager, what's up, baby?
Felicia, he had to go. I know that's right. To the left he went. Chris said, like Guy, baby, bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. Felicia said, with himself first. Steve said, I had one, that's why she called my ex. I know that's right.
That's word up.
I think we all have had, can we agree that we all have been in a relationship that the person might have been controlling? Have you ever been in a controlling relationship?
Was I? That's the worst place to be. Trust me. That's terrible.
And I think that you don't catch on. I think that there are signs there, but you don't catch on at first.
You really don't until
it's too late.
Yeah, basically. But the thing is you get tired super fast. Once you really, you know what I mean? Once you start feeling the effects of that whole thing, you start to get tired, and you're like, wait a minute, you know what? Man, listen, I'm so much better than this. I don't need to put up with this. And you don't have to. Samira, hey, cousin.
Hi, love you. Felicia said, yes, Frank.
That's the truth.
I'm not bossy or controlling. I'm as gentle as a kitten with a halo. Okay, Eleanor.
You're digging up the halo from last week, Eleanor? You're killing me over here. You're killing me over here.
Yes, I got right out. I'm not changing who I am for anyone. I'm not changing who I am for anyone. Exactly.
That's right. It's terrible, especially when you really
about the person. It makes it hard. It is.
It is. That will give you, man. That'll give you a hemorrhoid. That'll burn your ass. It's crazy, man. A controlling relationship is a disease.
Yeah,
it really is. People laugh and joke about it, but
it really is.
Being controlling is a Jezebel spirit.
It's a disease, exactly, baby. It's a disease that can take hold of you.
Yes,
it's contagious,
and it's serious.
Mm-hmm. Eleanor, stop. You don't know the definition of halo. Uh-oh. I ain't getting in that one. Uh-oh.
Steve's going to be gone for 2 more weeks.
You're going back in that dungeon.
Back in the closet. Hurry. Steve, somebody help me. Help me.
That's why I don't let you out.
You know what? It's the edibles. No.
Felicia said, yes, I tried, but him and all the people in his head had to go. I'm a sweetheart, but some of these guys ask for too much, and I'm not with the shit. Ooh, it.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Yeah, cause she straight cut to the point. She ain't no sweetheart though. Okay. No, I love you, baby.
Steve guy, excuse me. He going back. You better laugh it off, because you going back under those stairs. That's what Felicia said. Steve guy, you're going back under the stairs. Gonna put Steve in time out.
Hold up, y'all ain't gonna be jumping.
We'll see you next 2 months, Steve. We'll see you in 2 months.
Steve, I got your back. I got your back. act. I ain't gonna be jumping on cuz like that. We ain't doing that. I got your back, act.
Yeah, he got your back, but he ain't gonna be under those stairs with you.
I don't think I can fit. Up again. Well.
Steve said, that's you being controlling. He letting it all out now. See, maybe you shouldn't have let him out, Eleanor, now, because he's telling it all.
Y'all see the red lights flashing outside. Get out! Eunice White.
He must be whole before he steps to me. I'm not going to go crazy trying to make him happy because he have issues that he hasn't healed from. It's because it becomes insanity. It's just not fair. Amen to that.
And it's crazy how you can't build you a man once he comes in. Like if he's
Hi, Valerie. Hi, Barry.
Hey, Valerie. All these women.
Oh God. She said, Shamir said, yes, I've been in controller and now I'm the damn controller.
Yo, Felicia said all these women are here. I can't see it.
All these women. Oh, it's going too fast. They're going. Felicia said, all these women here, Frank, y'all have no win. Just sit and observe.
You know what? Don't make me.
Hey, Tara. Hola. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Hey, Tara Jamel. That's my girl right there. With the beautiful voice.
There you go. He was disturbing my peace. Tara said, true. Danny said, some people don't know how to be married. Marriage material because of their upbringing. And I think that's come with the
nice.
Yep, that comes with the baggage. If you haven't unpacked your baggage, that's what happened.
But I think she's more so saying, like, you know, if you say you had, and I don't know if I'm correct or not, but Danny, you could reiterate. But I'm taking it like maybe, your mom and dad haven't been married for 30 years. Maybe it's just been, the kids and the mom, or the kids and the dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the upbringing of not seeing the relationship status type of thing, or not seeing relationships grow. You know what I mean? And that fashion. But
or it's just maybe looking at what your father did,
or looking at what your mom did.
That's true.
That too.
Valerie said, "What you can't build a man, but I have this whole toolkit."
Well,
no, Valerie.
I got some new screws and stuff. Since I got you.
Just kidding. Sold it years ago. No, you didn't, Valerie. I know you still got one hiding somewhere. Eunice said, my point exactly. Danny said, I grew up in a single parent home. Mom was constantly looking for love. You know, me and my sister Val was just talking about that you act according to the way.
Okay, Mom, I love you too. I'll see you later.
Mommy's leaving?
Yeah, Mom's checking out.
Okay, see you, Mom. You act according to the way you was raised. And you actually, it actually flows over to your kids. You know, we were raised with a strong woman in the household. Therefore, that made us, kind of ruly in times where we shouldn't have been ruly. Had that controlling gene where, we thought we was in charge because, that's what we see, the woman be in charge. So, yes, it does happen that way.
Yeah. Eleanor said, I could be an angel in your arms with
the halo only.
Eunice White says, some people get married to fill a void.
That's true.
Yeah, some people get married not being sure and do it for convenience.
Some people get married for the wrong reasons. And there's a million and one. I know the first 2 times I got married, totally wrong. The second time I got married, it was because I liked the way he proposed, and that is a silly reason to get married. But that's why I married him, only because I liked his proposal. It had nothing to do with anything else.
Wow. Felicia said, "And you never be happy." That's a fact,
and it's true. And the first time I got married, it wasn't because of him. It was because I thought that his family would respect me if I married him. So, wrong reason. Yes, it was. And that's why I'm not married to either one of them now, because they were wrong reasons. But you live and you learn. Some people shouldn't get married ever. And that's true for some people too. But people don't even realize that until, it's too late. Most of the time you don't realize, especially when you're young. I think that's what I'm dealing with now for as marriage. Yeah, sometimes you don't realize. It takes some what do they call it when you make mistakes and you learn from your, like in business?
You made a mistake.
Some hits and some,
You took some bumps and bruises.
Yeah, bumps and bruises. Sometimes it takes bumps and bruises before you learn. Erica said, I had 2 marriages. The second time was just a big old mistake.
Look,
we've been there. We all been there.
I've had 2. And one thing I could say for myself personally is that I've learned from both of them. I've taken something from both of those marriages, and it turned me into the person that I am now, because I've always been respectful. I've always been that, because I get that. Yeah, I get that from my mom and all of that. But I just think that you take regardless of it's a big mistake. I shouldn't have did it. Da, 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 da. There's still something good in that. There's always something good in something bad. You just have to find it. You know what I'm saying? You have to find the good that's in the bad and make it your positive, and don't let the whole positive control you. And give take power over what you feel or what you do. You can't give that thing power. You got to find the positive mark in that, and that's what you take, and you gravitate toward that, and that's what you move with. Other than that, man, it's over and over. Other than that, it's over and over for you.
I wanted to ask Chris, because Chris said something. He said, take religion out of it and traditions. Mm-hmm. And what, Chris? When you take that out, what? And Erica said, no more marriages for me. I'm just going to be a long-term girlfriend until death do us part. You know what, Erica? I thought that about me. After my second marriage, I said I would never get married. I had a friend, a very close friend, and she said, I'm going to pray for you to find a husband. And I wanted to kill her. Steve said marriage takes tolerance, because a lot of people expect their partner to be mirror images of themselves.
That's deep.
And you know what? We're going to talk about that, because that comes with communication, because sometimes we don't always say what's on our mind, and we should.
Eunice White said, next time.
I'm shacking next time. Steve said, Eleanor says, Steve Guy, oh no. I don't know.
Chris Allen said, life changing.
Yes.
Samira said, what? That
nigga thought I was a mind goal. Oh, she has a good job making $60 a year. Oh, she's pretty, fly, and sexy and cool. He does not really know or understand the meaning of being married, loving someone, which is me, the right way. And that's important.
Yeah.
Handling, you know what makes a man can handle your needs, whatever those needs may be. That might not mean that it's not always physical. It's someone who can handle your needs, whatever your needs are, because everybody has different needs that they need to be handled.
Sometimes they need a hug. Sometimes they need to just have a conversation.
Exactly.
Sometimes they need to laugh. Sometimes they need to just chuckle. Sometimes they need to have a wink, so that sometimes you got to smile at her a certain way to make her feel sexy. It's all types of things that comes with that. So, I mean, It's just according on, you know what? As a man being attentive to your woman, you will know what she needs. And, the more attentive you are, the more you'll find out. The more you sit down and conversate with her, and the more you interact with her, and the more questions you ask and get to know her heart and not her mind, you get to know her heart and you get to know everything.
And I think that was marriage material. That was one of the biggest things, honestly, seriously, when my husband and I started talking, and I realized that he was really paying attention to me when I thought he wasn't. And he told me some things that, not many people noticed, but he did. And so that's marriage material, when they can tell you and notice you and understand. My husband now can say things about me or tell me stuff that is like, how you know that? Get out of my head. But he can. He pays attention to me, and he understands me. He knows when I'm in a mood. He knows when to leave me alone, when to talk me down for my crazy. He knows all that.
And let me tell y'all, that's a long conversation. No, let me stop.
And that, to me, is marriage material.
Okay, right there.
She said, not all men, but most young men, young-minded people think of coming up off a chick.
You're right. You're right. That's right.
Okay, so.
No, we got all of that already.
Okay, Eleanor, oh no. But I swear to God, once I'm out of this marriage, I'm not doing a round 2. Hell no. All right.
Well, that's my cousin, y'all. Samira crazy.
Chris said, unplanned pregnancies. We are told to marry, but are not groomed to be married. I think that's one of the worst things to do, to make somebody get married just because of a pregnancy.
I was being forced into that same situation at one time. But with a Sandra Bowles as your mother.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Because that doesn't even make sense. Felicia said, there it is, Frank. Something you said, I don't know what it was. Eleanor said, we need to be different to keep it interesting.
That's right. That's right.
Chris said, dealing with emotional, spiritual, and mental damages that need healing before you truly engage something serious like marriage. You know what, Chris? You know what I think about when this subject? I think about your book, because your book was Chris is an author, y'all. And Chris is one of the authors. For those of you who don't know, Chris is one of the authors of Corona Chronicles, but he has written books before Corona Chronicles. And one of his books that I've read, it talks about what we always talk about, the baggage of a man and getting your life together before you damage somebody else's life.
You cannot bring baggage from one relationship into a new relationship, because it's not going to do anything but draw a wedge in between you and the new person that you're trying to deal with. If you bring old baggage in, it's never going to work. It's never going to work.
But you have to know yourself before you start to
even know if you have baggage.
Yeah, and to involve another person.
And seeing then too, the thing is you can't jump right out of one and into another one. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go right from the fire right from the from the pot into the flame.
Exactly.
You gotta take some time, and you gotta sit back and evaluate your situation and figure out what you want, what you'll deal with, what you won't deal with. You know what I mean? What you feel like you can take, what you're not going to take, what you might compromise with, what you won't compromise with. All of these things. And these are questions you should ask yourself, because you don't have to settle and you don't have to put up with everything. You know what I mean? You just, you take your time and ask those questions that need to be asked. Is that your hair? Or did you buy that?
Was that on
layaway? Do you kill people when you get mad? When's your last murder? And if somebody looking at you strange for asking those questions.
And where did you murder the body?
Right. Is it in the trunk of your car?
Why do you carry that shovel around in your car?
Right. You got a shovel and lime in your car? I'm good. I'm gonna leave after this one drink here. I'm gone. No. I'll get an Uber. I don't need a ride.
Did you make this drink? Should I even be drinking this drink?
You know that bartender? Did you pay her to slide? Like, yo, you gotta. It's okay to ask questions.
Eunice said, "I don't know if I need to meet a mirror image of myself. Sounds scary."
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's about having someone that's like you. I think it's having someone that's compatible to you.
And it doesn't. And you know what? You don't have to be compatible with everything.
Yeah,
but just some things. Terri Jamel said yes. Eunice said. Eleanor said.
Eunice, like, that's me exactly.
Y'all
Steve,
crazy anyway.
Steve said, "I need to know how my woman feels about me. I shouldn't have to guess or try to figure out if she cares because she lacks in communication." Well, we already know communication is big, but we're going to do a show on working at communicating because communicating can be work.
It's hard to communicate sometimes.
Yeah, it is. But
Felicia said,
you should never think that somebody can read your mind.
If it's scary, then
it's not a good idea. No, it's definitely not. Steve said, wait. Dad, y'all way ahead. Dad, babe.
Oh, that's a track.
Oh my goodness, we are way behind. If it's scary, okay. Steve said, "Steve guy, you would know. You wouldn't have to guess."
Right.
That's what Eleanor said to Steve. Okay, they're going through their thing again.
I got forced into marriage, right?
Okay, Felicia, opposites attract.
Thank you, Terri.
You're welcome. You need to put your book in here because it's a good read. Marriage material is your partner wanting to see the best in you, wanting to see you grow to your greatest potential.
That's a fact.
That's true. Exactly, Frank. Communication is an important key. It's everything. Chris said, "Hoarding old stuff blocks the path to a potentially great relationship."
That's exactly right.
Yes. Erica says, "Some people are scared to be alone." Exactly. And some people get into it for that reason because they scared to be by themselves or they were taught that they're supposed to. Felicia, I'm sorry. Danny says, "True, y'all. Got me and my husband having good side convo. This is good."
Well, that's what's up.
That's what's up. We are supposed to. Let me tell you, I get on my husband's nerve, Danny, because I will, I will see something, a picture or something, and I'll be like, "Hey, I got a question," and listen. I've been asking questions from day one, okay, and I'm still asking questions, okay, and I'm gonna keep asking questions, okay.
You know something, and it's okay because the fact of the matter is that you may ask me a question that you asked me when we first got together, right? And here it is, 3.5 years later, you could ask me that same question, and I may answer it different because it's a different time now from when the first time you asked me. You know what I mean? So I have to accept those questions. I mean, I ain't gonna front. It's a pain in the behind answering these questions all the time. Like, damn, didn't I answer that for you already? But then at the same time, in my mind, I know why you're asking me because time changes things. Time changes everything, and, to be sure and to be, still on the same accord and wanting to know if things are still the same, what has changed, are there some things that changed about me in 3 years that you're not happy with, or you know what I mean? Is there something I could do better? Whatever the case may be, whether it be you asking or me asking, right? We both need to answer those questions, regardless of how many times those questions have been answered, because time changes people and it changes situation, it changes circumstances and all of those things. And we have to be mindful to our spouse or significant other. We have to be mindful of the reason why they're asking those questions. It's not just to ask a question just to, piss you off or get under your skin or something like that. Apparently, there's a reason why this question is being asked. And if it's asked to you more than twice, more than 3 times, there's some validity to the question that's being asked that amount of time. So what you need to do is talk about it and answer the question correctly. Answer it honestly. Even if you feel differently from 3 years ago to right now, answer it honestly. Because there's validity in the way you feel too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because she may ask a question that way, and I know that she's looking for something. And if I don't feel the same way that I felt about that specific thing, I'm going to give her the answer that I feel right now. And then she'll just have to come back with the question of why are you feeling that way when you used to feel like, okay, so then the conversation gets to be super long, but you're mindful.
You get some things solved.
And you get some things solved. And
that's why we have never had arguments.
In 3.5 years, I've never argued with my wife. Never. Never, ever. And twice I raised my voice at her. 2 times. 1 time wasn't really my fault. For real, for real. But the other time, yes, that was my fault. But I've never had an argument with my wife. Never. In 3.5 years. And I remember one relationship I was arguing every 3.5 minutes. Oh, did I say? Sorry. If you're watching.
Steve said, but you have to remember your baggage to know exactly what you're looking for in your new or future relationship. It's not forgetting your baggage. That is so true, but it's not.
You can't forget about
your baggage. It's having your baggage unpacked and upfront and open when you go into the next relationship. Right. You can't have it packed and off in a closet because it's going to be discovered.
And then when you walk into the new house, what you do is take the new baggage and slam it in this closet down the hall and close the door. Nobody goes in there anymore.
And eventually
somebody's
going to
open. Yeah. When she's home cleaning up, getting ready to decorate the house, she's going to open that. What is this bag? And open it up. And it's a world of trouble. And you out doing something. When you get back, she's sitting on the couch with that bag open and there's a coffee table full of crap that she can ask you about. That should have been talked about before that situation even transpired. So you can't bring old baggage in and not expect to have a conversation about it.
Eleanor said, no relationship on the rebound. Don't judge a man based on a bad experience with as
that's right.
Speak, Eleanor. That is another thing that is so true. You can't look in this relationship for what was lacking in the last relationship or what happened in the last relationship. That's that baggage that you didn't unpack and talk about up front.
Most definitely. And then too, when you do that, you exclude the option of love.
Exactly.
And that's a fact.
Oh no.
Kia Reed jumped in. Wow.
Okay. He drinks, I smoke weed. We don't think the same, act the same, move the same way, say nothing. I thought it was a good thing marrying this man being though he wasn't a drug dealer or a gangbanger. I thought he was different.
Well, cuz I'm going to call you. We're going to talk.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk. Chris said, be right back. Kia, hi, Niecy.
Hey,
Are men wanting marriage these days? The right man.
Yeah.
The right man. I think the right man does, Kia, but you know what? Let me just say this to you. It's not your place to know or even worry about what a man wants, whether he wants married. It's not even your place to look for that man. Let go and let God. Because the right man will come to you and you will know he's right because you confirm it with God.
Right. Okay.
But the right man wants marriage because he knows that's the godly way of doing things. Samir said, shit, I started drinking here and there, so maybe things would change if I did what he did. Maybe he'll love me better.
No. If he's going to love you, he's going to love you. Listen, let me explain something.
Alicia said role play.
Love is the highest level of understanding. And if a brother loves you, then he understands you. Point blank, period. If it's some things that you do that he doesn't do, If he's upset with that, then that's something he needs to contend with. That's something that he shouldn't have got into a relationship with you, because I do music. My wife, she listens to music, but I'll come in my studio and I'll be in here from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night to 12 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the morning. And what is she gonna say? How could she get upset with that? You knew who I was when you met me. You married me for who I am. Listen, you can't get into a marriage or a relationship and expect to change a person because some things aren't the way that you expected it to be, or you saw this great picture of what may have been, right? So if it looked in a certain way, if it looked like a picket fence in the White House and a nice car outside and a little white dog, if it looked like that and you jumped in because your perception of marriage is that, and you jumped in, but when you jumped in and opened your eyes, you was in, you know what I mean?
You was a pit bull.
It was a pit bull, and you in the projects. You got to deal. You got to deal. You know what I'm saying?
I think that
you got neighbors that's cooking beans next door. You might not.
I think the problem is
like
communication and what did you two want out of the marriage, and did y'all want the same things, and was it talked about before, and is it worth being salvaged? If you can sit down and make a list of why
the good things
and the bad things, and if the good things outweigh the bad things, then a conversation needs to be had to try to save it. And if not, then instead of sitting in it and everybody being miserable, it's time to get out and think about some other things. With dignity and respect, though, not dogging each other.
I wanted to add to that. When you have a conversation, you have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and don't just pick out of that conversation the things that you feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? If it feels like somebody's coming at you in that conversation, don't just take that thing that makes you feel like they're coming at you and hang on to that. You got to listen to the whole conversation. You got to listen to the whole thing, because apparently they're feeling something in order for them to react in that type of manner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's feeling something, or it wouldn't be a problem in the first place.
Yeah, and another thing is, I hear a whole lot of stuff about, what's wrong, but where's the love? What did you get married for in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
What was the real meaning? Sometimes you got to go back to the beginning and find out why you did it in the first place, and if it was really done under the right reasons. Like, for instance, like I said, one time I got married because I liked the way he proposed. The whole marriage just was
a false pretense.
Yeah, and of course we did not have a good marriage, but that was for us to discover.
Well, and two, I think too that you need to definitely assess yourself. You know,
you gotta look inside yourself.
To assess yourself before you
get
married.
In the mirror.
Because, if you're with this person and there's some things that you're not happy with that person, it needs to be an easy conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be a drastic change,
or you shouldn't feel like
that conversation was had.
I can't do this.
I can't even talk to you now.
It's gonna start an argument. I ain't gonna say this.
No, you can't feel like that. And if you're in a relationship like that, you need to assess that too and see if there's a common ground that y'all can both meet on. Because if that's it, you'll never, ever, ever get the chance to express the real you, and neither will that person.
My husband said he would never tell nobody to leave their relationship, because he said marriage.
No, their marriage.
Their marriage, because he said it's sacred. But I'm real, and this is what I say. I say that if you know that this marriage wasn't meant to be and it's doomed, get out. Get out.
But when I said that, I was speaking from a spiritual standpoint.
And I understand.
And I'm going to explain that too. It's not my. It's God's split. God honors marriage.
Mm-hmm, he
right?
do.
So wait. Before you butt to death, just let me. God honors marriage, and my job is not to, as a man of God, I'm not. My job is not to break up something God honors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, in your heart, if you're already divorced, then
it's over.
It's over. It's over.
And staying will only do more damage.
Exactly right. So my thing is if it's over while I'm talking to you because it's in your heart already, then there's really nothing I could do. But I would never want to be the one to say, "Man, leave that. It's over." I
understand that. I'm just saying.
That's not my thing as a Christian man. I would say is that pray about it. That's my first thing.
Well, I would say that too. And then I
pray about it. And there's some things that y'all really need to have a conversation. And if all else fails, in your heart, if you feel like you're divorced, then by God's law, it's over. It's a wrap. It's over. Okay, so yeah.
Kia said, I think a lot of men don't see the purpose of value in marriage, and some of them may be marriage material, but not wanting to give up their peace for marriage. Well, then they're not in the right mindset. They're not really marriage material.
No, they're not. That's not.
Chris said, not sure, Kia. Too many bad examples have been set, and too many bad experiences in regular relationships to be serious.
Right.
Amen. Felicia said yes. Chris said he put his book, www.arthurchrisallen.com.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, his books are really a read. So
a really good read.
Yeah. Kia said, I'm not scared to be alone. I'd rather be alone than live in dysfunction. Amen. These pickings are questionable, though. Really strange out here.
Yeah, the pickings are slim, Niecy.
Felicia said, a lot of them want another man. Oh, Lord, that's another subject. Kia Reed, I agree, Eleanor said. Eunice said, what are men looking for in marriage? What makes a woman wifey material?
Ooh, good question.
Good question, Eunice. Eleanor said, Eunice White, great question. Chris said, if you are not mature prior to being in a relationship, you won't make the relationship better. It will be worse. Too immature and hurt people will create a disastrous situation.
Yes, they will.
Say it again, Chris. Eunice said yes. Felicia said, I feel long as the woman is comfortable being the woman girl for years, they say, I'm getting married. I'm not getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, I'll argue with you every day.
No, you won't either.
Be open without... Dang, please. Just because you are you shouldn't come into new relationships. I feel long.
Here we go.
I
argue with you every day.
I argue with you every day. Be open without secrets.
Right.
Chris said, Bernie Mac, trouble. Yeah.
Trouble.
Felicia said, the baggage shouldn't come into new relationships.
That's
Amen. Right. Felicia said, you are people pleasing. Can't do it. Right. Felicia said, that's why communication is very important. Yep.
Who's people pleasing? Felicia Nelson, I'm asking.
Chris said, just because we don't agree on everything, like the same things, don't mean I don't care about you, and I'm not the enemy, i.e. experienced that too often in the past. Yeah, because some people think that you got to agree with them, everything they say, you got to say. You don't like nobody, they don't like somebody, you can't like the person. That's just immaturity.
That's childish.
Steve said, a lot of people love you to death at the start, but expect you to change later in the relationship. That is a form of control.
Yes,
it is. Not only here, listen. Valley said, y'all preaching tonight, say it. Facts, not bits and pieces of the combo.
Right. Say it all.
Self-inventory. I would tell them, run. Talk to each other, not at each other.
That's exactly right.
Get out. Chris with me. That's what I'm saying, Chris. If it ain't working, yo, run. And you know what? I say that, y'all, because I was in a marriage, my first marriage for years, and it was over before it started, and I stayed in it. And so that's why I said, if it get out. If it's not right, leave, because you're wasting all those years.
You're wasting your time and his.
God honors marriages that he ordained. Exactly.
That's the key.
That is the key, Eunice. Felicia, right. Somebody has to listen. Eunice, you're right. If it's over in your heart, it's over. Felicia, I'm a reader. I'm sure I'll support. Felicia, my reply was for Samari.
For Samira, okay.
Felicia, I think we should put at to a person's comment. Yeah. Chris, waste of time. Exactly, Chris. If you're in something, and that's why I said, and I understand where my husband is coming from, but I'm saying if all the signs are there, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack quack. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so let me play angel's advocate. I don't talk devil stuff, but here's it. Okay, so in that situation, what if you're not?
DJ Tech is somewhere sending a message to you. He must have did a personal message.
Okay, so you said that if it's not right, get out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you feel that? What if you feel there's something that can be salvaged?
I'm saying if somebody came to me and said, okay, say you was my friend, right? And you came to me and I witnessed firsthand of all the things that was you in a marriage and y'all fighting and arguing every day, both of y'all cheating, and there's all kinds of stuff going in a marriage. And then you come to me like, I'm having this problem, I'm having that problem. I'm gonna say to you, you need to get out that marriage. Because y'all done been in this for a long time. Y'all done did this, y'all both cheating, it ain't working. Get out. Because, and I feel like that as a friend, because first of all, you came to me. I'm not just going to go around telling anybody get out their marriage. But if you understand the situation and you have a friend that's talking to you and you see both sides firsthand, because there's always two sides to every story. I'm not saying a one-sided thing, you're just hearing your friend's side, but you know this person and you see what's going on in this relationship and you see this relationship was doomed from the start. There's nothing wrong with saying, man, you need to leave that relationship. Because of the fact that you see firsthand, it's not of God.
Right. But,
they both doing, it's time for somebody to go.
Right, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is one person might feel like, something can still be salvaged, right? Whether it is or not. But you can only leave when you're ready to go.
I'm not saying that they're going to listen to you, but I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to be honest and say, listen, you asked me for my opinion. My opinion is you need to run and run quickly.
But I'm just saying, no matter how much you tell a person, you know what I mean? That's why I don't get into that. That's another reason why I don't get into that. Like telling them, you should get up out of there. Because, it's just messy, man. It's just messy. Felicia said, where's my charger?
Steve said, love is supposed to be harmonious and godly. And if you're working with you need a therapist or a split.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, I was at a match. My bad.
Yeah, he was at one of his tournaments.
Okay. Never go to bed mad. Pack a picnic basket if you have to. Talk it out and reach until the problem is resolved.
That's right. That's right.
What's broken cannot be salvaged. If forgiveness and growth don't occur individually and together, exactly. Felicia said, my husband always told me that. Steve got B flat.
B flat. He talking about B.
Yeah. Felicia, I have my own phone. I'm fully charged. What I agree that you should try to work it out, but all I was saying that is if it's not workable, don't waste
100 years.
100 years trying to salvage something that, like Chris said, that's not salvageable. If it's in pieces, and that glass is in pieces, and there's no way you can put that glass back together. It's gonna be some holes and some missing parts. It's time
to get a new glass.
Yeah, it's time to move on. Yeah. And the thing is, when you move on, don't just jump back into something else. Take time to figure out you and what's inside you that that caused your share of your blame, because it's not always one-sided. Yeah, own up to your share. Fix yourself so that the next relationship you won't have that problem in. Unpack your baggage. See if there may be some crumbs in the suitcase or something. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, look at the time.
Agreed. Right. Take time to heal. Exactly. Take time to heal, because so many, especially us women, I think, so many of us will jump right back into a relationship and not take that time out to heal, to figure out where we went wrong, to figure out what was on us, what was in us that made us deal with that person.
And you can't always point the finger.
Exactly, because we're good for that.
Point the
Pointing
finger.
the finger and
if you're gonna point the finger, you got to point the finger at yourself first and correct what's on your plate. You can't, trip about what's on somebody else's plate if you ain't eating off your own.
Eleanor, if I'm not with you, the angel with the halo, how can I go to bed mad? Anyway, you're going to hook a brother up, right? You know what? You too.
Hey, Boogie with the hoodie.
He gonna put you back, and she gonna put you back under those stairs. You better behave yourself. Y'all are funny. If not
harmonious, it's flat.
Yes.
Y'all are funny. You know what?
But definitely, I think that there's a lot that goes into marriage material for women and men. Because the man could be marriage material. Maybe his partner is not
ready.
Not ready. Maybe she's not marriage material.
And vice versa. Maybe she's marriage material and he's not.
But how do you know if, let's say, he is marriage material and she's not? She wouldn't even know that he was marriage material.
Well, and vice versa. What if she's married material? You know what I mean? He would never know.
That's true. That's true, because it could be, it takes two mature people.
And I know y'all might get sick of me saying this, but if you look at each situation, you have to have a conversation. Even if it's that conversation when y'all first meet and sit down, then there's a part in that conversation that you'll find out if a person is marriage material or not. Because they're going to let you know what their goals are, what their aspirations are, what they expect, what they won't do, what they will do, all of those things that I said before.
Frank said, I think the hotel stay sparked something good. I'm just sitting back watching now. No attitude, mean mugging.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Sometimes it also takes some time apart.
You need to take time to yourself. That's it.
Trust your instinct. Ignore it. We are the ones getting. Eleanor, you'll get the hookup, Steve. Oh, see, you know what? See, y'all too. Chris said, trust your instinct, ignore it, and we are the ones getting hurt. Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you ignore it, then, look, shame on me.
Yeah, that's what I say. I say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Shoot, fool me 3 times, I'm getting a pump. I'm getting a 12 gauge, and I'm going to tear your ass out the front. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. Mm-hmm. That was the oldie. I don't do stuff like that anymore.
That's why it's good to keep on with the communication, because you never know. People change and they don't even tell you.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you got to keep the conversation going. And I think on the serious side, I think that's why it works with me and my husband, because we
right, Felicia. Oops.
We are all the time. I'm all the time in my husband's face talking to him. Even when I don't want to sometimes, or sometimes I don't think about it, I have to come back and say something that has something to do with something.
And the infamous words of my mom, oh, Lordy.
Okay, I don't think that was for us, but Eleanor said, I'll pack that picnic basket with chocolate and strawberries. We're not going to stay mad for long.
No, that's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. They were talking about going to bed mad. You can't go to bed mad.
No.
You got to talk about it. You got to talk it out. You got to talk it out.
I don't think we've ever been really, really mad at each other. Have you ever been really, really mad at me?
Pissed off a little bit, but it goes away in about 5
What did
minutes.
I do that really pissed you off?
Well, let's see.
Like when I came in here yelling at you and you were sleeping, you yelled at me that time?
Yeah, that pissed me smooth off.
But then you got your feelings hurt because then you
I hurt my own feelings because I yelled at you. But, okay, so what pissed me off about you? Y'all got another hour and a half?
You know what? Whatever.
Nah, there really aren't too many things. It's not too many things. Sometimes, I ain't gonna front, asking me the same question over and over and over. That is a pain, but I have to answer it because, like I said, you change things and people change over time. So I have to answer that. It gets on my nerves, but I'll answer it. I have to answer it.
You know what pissed me off about you? That darn remote.
I don't know why. We got 2 of them. That's the reason why we have 2.
Let me tell y'all a little secret about my husband. He sleeps with the remote so I won't have it. That's how bad it is. He has a habit with that. He is a real man's man. You know how the men be like, give me that remote. It's a mechanical thing. And they have the remote. It's like he comes in the room looking for his remote. If he don't see his remote, it bothers him. It makes him upset. Like, this is my remote. Like it's a drug. Like if I have the remote, it's like I need my remote. Give me the remote. It's like he actually sleeps with it in his hand, y'all.
You know what? I'm on my defense. Here's the thing.
Ooh. Wait. How we get nasty and whipped cream?
What in the
wait, we missing something, baby. What else you bringing, E? Steve Guy whipped cream. E, you nasty. Listen, y'all, this is a family show. Put him back in the basement and y'all stop it right now.
It ain't our fault you missed last week's show. That was last week's show, not this week. We doing something different this week.
Frank said, I just heard y'all haven't argued in 3 years. We've never had an argument, Frank. We've never had an argument. We've been married 3 years, and that's what he was saying. But we've never had an argument.
Never.
We don't argue.
Never. Not one.
What else you? Wait, Steve. Yeah, we don't argue. I don't know. And I think that, and like I said, I think that was communication.
And about me and my remote.
My husband was like that with that damn computerized cheese board.
Look, I don't like people touching stuff on my.
He wants the remote because the TV going to end up on Lifetime. No, that's stereotypical, Frank. I don't even like Lifetime.
She's a liar. She does too.
I do not.
You like some movies on Lifetime.
I never watched Lifetime. Whenever I watch Lifetime.
Oprah, OWN.
That's not Lifetime.
It's the same
content.
It
is not the same thing.
It's the same content.
It is not, baby.
You're a liar.
It's not. We're having an argument, y'all.
This is our argument.
It's not.
That's the same content.
No, I like action movies. And you know I like action movies.
You don't watch Oprah's
yeah, I watch The Haves and Have Not. Yes, I do.
And you mean to tell me the haves and have-nots, you've never seen a movie on Lifetime that have the same content as one of those movies?
No, the haves and have-not of black people, and they got something.
I'm talking about the content. I'm not talking about the color of the actors and actresses. The content of the show. You've never seen a movie on Lifetime with that same type of content?
Yeah, but not exactly like that.
That's it.
But it's not a Lifetime show.
I'm just saying.
Trying to
it's like Lifetime. It's the same thing.
And you like the haves and have not too. So okay, so
I never said I don't watch Lifetime. I never said that. If it's a good movie, I'm gonna watch it.
I like Tyler Perry stuff, Frank.
I'm telling y'all why.
And that's not why he keeps the remote.
I don't like nobody touching my stuff on my side of the room.
And Felicia said you put too much inference on liar. Well, she ain't say that, but I'm telling you.
No.
She said you put a lot of inference, which is saying you put too much on.
No, she's a liar. No, but I don't like nobody touching my stuff on my side of the bed. If I walk into my bedroom and there's a air freshener move on my nightstand, I'll know it. If I got 3 grains of sand on my nightstand and one is moved, I'll know it. I don't stop touching my stuff.
See, Frank, Frank done caused the argument, and he like has and have not. Talking about it's scandalous. See?
Yo, ain't it? That joint is crazy. Don't lift up, babe. I don't know why I'm uncomfortable with this couch this evening.
Frank, I don't either. Leave my stuff alone. Chris, he's OCD though. No, yes, he is. Let me tell you. No, I got. His drawer, right?
No, I got.
He put things in certain places in his drawer and on his nightstand. So he comes in the room and automatically he's looking on that nightstand. And if one thing is like moved to the left, you've been on my nightstand. Hey, you've been in my drawer. Because he's OCD. Like everything got to be in a certain order. Like if the pin falls to the left, it's like, oh, you've been on your. So he's always arranging things on his nightstand and his drawer. So yes, he's OCD, but that's not why he falls asleep with the remote.
Let me ask anybody, and anybody, please answer this for me, please.
Meticulous. He OCD, y'all. It ain't meticulous. He folds his dirty shirts before he put them in the basket. That's OCD. That's OCD. He folds his dirty clothes, y'all.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to put me out there like that tonight. Wow, this is gonna be the first night we have our Yo, man.
Next week's topic, dealing with someone who's OCD.
Yo, cuz I'm not OCD.
Yes, he is. Who folds? Let by raise of hand, who folds their dirty clothes before they put it in the laundry basket? Please tell me. See, Eleanor said yes, Terry. That's over the top.
Eleanor don't know what she's talking about. Steve said he likes order. That's right.
That's dirty clothes. I have to unfold the clothes to put them in the washing machine.
Look, Frank, shots fired. Look, I don't look, man. I just can't stand stuff everywhere. Just stuff like, nah. I can't do it, man. It hurts my
let
nerves.
me tell you the secret to not arguing. You know why we don't argue? Because women, and this is for the women. See, we have things that irritate us about our husband, but this is how you not argue. So if I'm irritated at something my husband does, I just simply go into the dirty clothes basket, takes his shirt out that's folded nice and neat, and I pull it up and I throw it back in there, and I let him see me, and that makes me feel better. So there's no argument.
Y'all see what I did with? You see what I got to do with?
And everything's all good.
People unwrapping my dirty clothes.
Or I'll go in his desk and I'll rumble everything around.
Now that right
and
there,
close it back.
Now that pisses me off. That right there, that gets on my nerves. You got your drawer set a certain way. You got pens and pencils over here. You might have your little, your paper this way. You might have your little, like I keep my vitamin C and my other oil and stuff in my drawer and bottles neatly. And, my brush is in a certain way. I got my Beats headphones that I fold up. I put them a certain way in the drawer. Man, I come in there and open the drawer and it looked like somebody just ran through there with a hurricane. There's paper everywhere. I can't find no pen, no pencil. The string to the headphones is unwrapped, hanging out of the drawer. Like, what the hell?
Now, I only do that when I have came in there and bought him something, and he wait until I go all the way back and ask for something else. That's the only time I
If I
disorganize
say,
his
babe,
drawer.
look in the drawer and get my so-and-so, please, and can you bring that to me? Thank you. She'll say, okay, and she'll bring it and go back in the room and go back to what she's doing. And by the time I go back in there, as soon as I pull that drawer open, it looked like the wreck of the Hespers. Everything is torn to shit. Excuse me, y'all. Like you can't find it. I'm telling you where it is when that
Happy wife, happy life. I'm happy all the time.
Stuff on my damn nightstand is moved, and
Steve said I'd rather have someone OCD as opposed to someone sloppy and all over the place.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Chris Allen said pretty. Hey.
Petty.
That ain't petty.
He said I'm petty.
Oh yeah, she petty. Word.
I am. I can be petty sometimes. But my husband
one time
never use half an onion. It causes arguments.
That's a fact.
Tit for tat, LMAO. It would be a lot of petty shit going on here.
Frank, stupid.
I like early.
Yeah, man.
I'm a little OCD. I hate that too, Felicia said. I bet, but not OCD. A place for everything and everything in its place. Yeah, and I'm like that. I have a place for everything. It's just that, we all have our quirks. And so one of my quirks is, and honestly, I don't do it often, but every now and then when, as a husband and wife, you get a little fed up at times with your mate. So it makes me feel better if every now and then I go and take a folded shirt out of the dirty clothes and ball it up and throw it back in there. Or it makes me feel all right every now and then if I go in his drawer and just rumble things around and act like, oh, what happened, baby?
Like, yo, for real.
Yo, I can be petty sometimes. I really can. But hey.
Is there really something wrong with folding your clothes when you take them off?
No, baby, but when I put them in the washer, I do have to unfold them to put in the washer, which I think is ridiculous. And so, but that's your thing, and I understand that's your thing. That's why I don't bother. But the reason why that we can have such a good relationship is because I have that to go to. I can go and unball it and ball it up, unfold it and ball it up and throw it back in there. And everything is fine. Or I can go shake your door around and everything is fine. Frank, don't feel bad. I fold my dirty clothes too. We different.
Wait, Steve
got 9 problems, but don't. They on the other level. Just make sure the chocolate, strawberries, and whipped cream are in. Okay, they not talking.
Yeah, y'all doing something better.
Chris said it's better than taking out verbal or physical. Yeah, see, Chris, that's what I'm talking about. We never have we don't have no kind of argument or nothing like that. And you know what? Truth be told, this is my first relationship where we don't argue and we get along so well. So sometimes, I just like to keep a little spice because it's like it can get boring sometimes, just even kill all the time. So that balling up the clothes and roughing up the drawer is just a little excitement, and I like that's all that is. He does things to me too.
Like what?
You do things like don't share your juice.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah. Well, you share now. You're getting better at sharing.
I've always shared.
And like watching boxing when
I wait till 3:00 in the morning till you're asleep.
Yeah, you do. Well, so what?
So that means I miss pay-per-view boxing matches and everything.
Well, so what? I know I'm petty sometimes.
No, I compromise a whole lot.
But I'm the baby.
Ain't no my ass. Now it's coming out, y'all. I'm sick of it.
I can have my way. You did it. You swallowed me.
He said, "Look,
it's a swamp."
Priceless, right, Chris? I don't know. But you know what? I would not trade her for 2 red pennies. I wouldn't trade her for all the money in the world. An old man told me,
Just
one time.
mention.
Marry someone that's in love with you. And I never knew the meaning of that until I married my wife. Now I totally understand what he meant by what he said that. And he had to be about 73, 74. And that was some years ago. And it took me from then till now to really understand what he meant by that. It would
It would always be also be great if he can cook and can fix things around the house, even know how to change a tire or change oil. All of that is sexy to me. LOL.
Word, that's right. That's right.
Well, you know what? That stuff never bothered me because
she like to do that stuff herself, but I can do that stuff. See, well, I ain't got to cook. Well, no, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I've been deemed disabled, so some things I really can't do because my legs won't allow me to do it. But I can do some of those things, and it's just crazy because she really wants to do it, and I'll be asking, "Babe, you want me to?" No, I got it. Like we got our cable stuff changed, and I was like, "All right, let me hook this up." And she was tight about that. I said, "Never mind, go ahead." And when I said, "Never mind, go ahead," she was happy as a lark.
See, I'm different, y'all, and yes, my husband has some disabilities, but the reason why I love my husband is because he doesn't use his disability as an excuse to be lazy. And I don't know no other way to put it, but some men would. And my husband handles my needs. My husband does everything that I need him to do and more. And things that I never thought that I needed, my husband fulfills. When God gave me my husband, he gave me everything I needed. And so the things that I need him to do, my husband does without asking, with already knowing. And so, and the things that I like to do, I'm used to doing, my husband would do it if he needed to, but I don't need him to because there's some things that I want to do, that I like to do, that I'm used to doing. And so it's not a problem for me to do. It's like, for instance,
my wife is like an artist, man. She'll take 30 minutes on a project. And she's very detailed, and she's very, she spends a lot of time on something to make it work. James Robin, I just said, you missed a little something, bro, because we're about to shut it down. But your topic was super dope.
Yeah, tonight. You missed your own topic. Losing the road is like cutting off our oxygen. It will cause an argument between. Beware, Terry. I know, but see, that's why. Here's what we did, Steve. I got my remote and he got his. Same TV, but we both got a remote to the TV.
And she loses hers every 3 minutes, and then she got to take a little pudgy hand over on my side of the bed and grab my remote and then lose mine too. So yeah, I sleep with the remote. You damn right. I know where my stuff is. Oh, did I go off?
Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean anything by that, y'all. We don't have arguments.
Exactly, Felicia. Disabled, not enabled. Exactly. And so he handles my needs. There's nothing that I want for. And a question was asked to me when we first got together, why would you want someone who's disabled? But my husband is not enabled. He's disabled. He has a disability. He's not even disabled. He has a disability. That's what he has. But that does not stop him from taking care of me. That does not stop him from handling my needs. That does not stop him from being the great husband that he is.
Love is love. What's up, my brother?
That's why I married him. Because he has all the quality and still have the qualities. And that's why we haven't had an argument. And there are things that I like to do that doesn't bother me, that whether he could do them or not. Even if he could do those things, I would still want to do it. Yeah. And it doesn't take away from him. And I don't have to hear him humming and humming like, I'm taking his manhood. He allows me to be me. And that's one of the needs I need from him. And he gives me that. So, it works out.
Well,
We missed a lot again.
No.
Losing the remote is, yeah.
We got that already. Eleanor said, that isn't that sweet. Oh, that was them between themselves.
Okay, Kia said, and women marry someone who loves you more than you love them. Yes, women too. James, I missed it to say, oh, James Rodman, hello, DL Mackin is motivating. Chris, in a 1 in a million chance of a lifetime.
You know what? Show compact. No. Hell no.
And
we're not doing that.
What's good, Crunch? Who's Trevor?
That's my man, DJ Love is Love.
Oh, okay. Steve Guy, I won't touch your remote.
That's right.
But you know, they like their remote touch. It's according to what button you push. He don't always complain about me touching his remote.
That was last week's show, damn it. Lord have mercy.
Basically, he have to love me from the inside out. That's that spiritual thing I mentioned earlier.
That's
yes,
a fact,
that is.
That's right. That's right.
I hear you, Terry. Right, understand. Eleanor Crouch, good because okay, y'all. Years, Terry. Amen and bless y'all.
Thank you, Crunch. Bless you too, bro.
I'm gonna get my belt after you after you two. Eleanor, Steve got okay. Oh, and he must love karaoke. Oh my God, I sure need this laugh. It's why I'm usually here every week.
That's what's up. If we can help you with a laugh, then come on in.
We went and took your subject, James, and went way off the reservation as usual.
Yo,
but it was a good topic.
You know how this class get.
and Eleanor let Steve out of the basement for this one. It was just so interesting. And now they all happy and making small talk, lovey-dovey talk, and he can ready to go back in the basement soon.
as soon as the feed is over.
As soon as the show is over, he going back in the basement.
You filthy animal. I got that from Home Alone. I was watching that the other day. That's my joint right there. Yo, so check this out, man.
Oh my God,
we pass our time, y'all.
Trevor, love you. Eunice, Trevor, Steve, got me blushing over here. Oh Lord. Until the show is over, then he going in the back in the basement. We're students.
Yeah. Well, listen.
YEO. What's that?
I don't know. Felicia always be coming up with something.
Cool. I'll watch it right after.
Yeah. You can watch the replay on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube or just go back to my page. Well, Crunch, it was dope.
I got your back, Eleanor. Oh, you don't want me to tell him he going back? Okay, I behave.
Eleanor, I told you. If she don't mind throwing me under the bus, I told you dog me.
Oh, Steve said I wasn't in the basement. I was handcuffed to the headboard. Excuse me.
Steve, it's the edibles, man. It's the edibles.
All right, now, not the headboard. Okay.
All right, so look, man, I got a couple things I need to do. I got to do a mix for tomorrow, for Toe Tap Tuesdays. I got to put a mix up in the radio, so I got to jump on and do this mix real quick. Don't want to be up all night doing it.
Okay, y'all.
I love y'all, man. Tap into Untapped Music Radio every day, Monday through Monday.
Monday through Sunday.
No, it's Monday through Monday because it don't stop. It goes back to Monday again. I know what I'm talking about. And from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. Right? Non-stop commercial-free music.
14 hours a day.
And we be having some dope music on that. Sometime we do, like today, we did a full day of reggae all day. So you could listen and check out any kind of reggae. I think for New Year's Eve, we're going to do beginning till now hip-hop. Because I got some 80s hip hop that I could, no, some 70s hip hop. Probably nobody on this feed have probably ever heard. Maybe Love Is Love and Crunch. Maybe.
And we have
I'm not even sure if they heard
this. We got Sister Talk on Fridays from 7:30 to 8:30. And y'all, we still have spots available for anybody who's interested in getting
DJs, anybody want to do a talk show, anything like that.
$25 a month, 8 hours a month.
And this show right here, the Hatchett Chronicles, we air on Sundays. So if you don't catch us on Facebook, you can catch the audio. If you don't catch us on Facebook or YouTube, you can catch the audio of this show on Sunday on Untapped Music Radio at
3 o'clock.
Till?
I don't know, till it's off. Because sometimes like this.
This is a show for 2 hours. Yeah.
So jumping off however long it lasts. But yeah, and I got to work tomorrow. And catch our books. At the beginning of the feed is the books that's out for sale. Chris is also an author of the Corona Chronicles.
Steve, you said you got me by 10 years. So if I heard it, so did you. Bro, word up. I'm going to send you my Cash App and you send me yours. I'm going to play a joint for you that I bet you haven't heard. That's hip hop. I bet you haven't heard. I'll put $10 on it right now.
Okay, and so I have the Power of God for sale, $15. $3 shipping and handling. The Corona Chronicles is $25. What else? Oh, I got the new artist that we signed, Dominic. His first remix will be out around February, the 1st of February. Look out for that. I Bow Down. Because I'm putting that out soon. So that'll be out soon. What else we got going on? His mixtape is still available
on all streaming platforms. You go scoop that up. That's what's up. I got 2 artists that I'm working with, an artist from Cali. I'm working with an artist from Philly, and then 2 of my dudes from Newark. I just did a single on them. That's getting ready to drop the first of the year. Man, yo, that joint is insane too, man. I listened to it today, and I let 1 or 2 of my constituents hear it, and they told me the joint is off the hook. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, down to my Cash App too, because she said I'm 59. I'm sure I heard it.
Felicia, I know you ain't hear it. Man, I'm telling you, I got some secret squirrel hip hop going on over here.
Secret squirrel.
That's a fact.
I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. The next time we will meet will be New Year. So Happy New Year, everyone.
Right. Stay safe. Stay blessed.
Tune into the Untapped Talent Radio.
Yeah, we're gonna have some great things coming up tomorrow and on through
New Year's.
So tap in, man. You'll see the link on Facebook. Just click on. Don't matter what time you click on, man. We always got some great music playing.
Yeah, and you can even just click on just to have it on and mute it if you want, just to give us the ratings. But, whatever you just support. And we appreciate y'all so much.
For supporting everything we do.
See you.
From the books to the music to everything, man. Yes. We thank y'all so much. We love y'all for tuning in. We love y'all for giving us your time out of the day. We thank y'all for tapping in with us every Monday, man. We so appreciate it. It's a family affair, man. We really are family. And we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. And we thank y'all so much. So until next year.
See you next year.
See y'all next year, man. We love y'all. Happy New Year. Be safe, man.
Happy New Year.
Enjoy yourself. Don't drink too much. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke it.
Smoking sex. That sounds good.
Word. Don't do edibles. No. Y'all be blessed, man. We love y'all. Thanks a lot. This is the Hatchett Chronicles, and we are out.
Peace.
Holla at y'all next year, man.